John Cristani. I'm an affiliate marketer, and for the last 4 years I've been running a 7-figure business, but I got my start with blogging. Now in this video I'm going to show you how I was consistently making $20,000 commissions every single month from my little blog, and I'm going to walk you through how you can as well. Let's get it. Blogging is one of the simplest ways to earn an income online and get in front of people. Google is serving you up on a golden platter specific people that are Googling specific search terms in their engine, and you can get in front of them simply by writing a blog post. There's two ways to go about making money online with blogs. Obviously, there's a lot of business models. You could be selling consulting, e-commerce, affiliate marketing. I teach affiliate marketing, that's what I do. But I'm gonna focus just on getting traffic to your blog, okay? Now the first approach is you could go after broad terms such as best baby diapers, or really untargeted terms where people are looking for a selection of items. And this approach I found is very hard if you're just starting out. There are a lot of websites out there who have a lot of authority. There's Baby List, there's Lucy's List, there's all these mom websites that have been around for 10 years or more, and they have these big keywords really nailed down. The way to make money, and the way I got started making money online with blogging, was in 2012, and that was using very targeted terms, buyer's words. So before I jump on my computer and show you examples of a website that I used and the terms I was going after, I need to first explain intent to you, the concept of keyword intent. So you can think of it like a funnel, okay? And up here you have lots of people searching for terms, but they're not as interested in buying. Lots of people that are searching for, that are searching millions of times a month or a year for these search terms. And down here you have very few people who are searching for very untargeted terms. But up here you have very little money because the people they aren't really ready to buy whatever product or service you're offering yet. Whereas down here you have big money, okay? Now, if you're getting started out in internet marketing, if you're starting an internet business and you want to make money, you want to make passive profits, you're not going to be able to compete up here. Again, the broad area is not for you. What you want to go for is the less. You want to be the sniper and get the big money, because there's big money in little traffic, and I'm going to show you an example of how. So let's start out with a very innocuous example. So people searching for a term such as TVs, okay? TVs would be a very common term. People who are searching to buy a TV, the first thing you might Google is TVs. That same person though, the people who are really getting specific might start Googling a more specific term, such as 72-inch TV. This person has a little better idea of what they want, and getting in front of that person with a selection of 72-inch TVs would be much more targeted way to go about making money as either an affiliate or an e-commerce person. How can we get more targeted than 72-inch TV? Well, let's go a little bit deeper. Samsung 72-inch TV. Now we're getting a little bit more specific. The person not only knows what size of TV they want, but they know the actual brand name. Now we're starting to get somewhere, and this is where we can start seeing some money. We can show people ads based on a Samsung 72-inch TV. There aren't too many Samsung 72-inch TVs, so we're hitting less people, but we're hitting people who are much more assured of what they want. Now, how can you get more specific than this? Now, getting more specific than a keyword such as Samsung 72-inch TV might seem a little difficult at first, but that's where the money is. Sun Tzu said, "The obstacle is the way." I'm going to show you how in just a second here. Now I'm going to jump a little bit ahead and go straight to the big money terms. I hope you don't mind if that's all right with you. But the big money term would be this: Samsung 620-1206. You might be thinking, John, are you totally crazy? Have you completely lost your mind? Who would search for Samsung 620-1206? that just seems like a bunch of numbers. What this term is right here, you may think nobody's actually searching for this long string of numbers. But what this search term actually is this is a SKU number. This is the actual model number of this particular Samsung TV. The only people that are searching for this specific term are people who have actually gone into a Best Buy or a Walmart, looked at the price of the TV, and are Googling it online to find a cheaper price because they believe they can get a cheaper price online. These are buyers. And finding these sorts of keyword terms in your niche, it takes research. It takes almost insider knowledge. But these are the terms that if you can snipe them, if you can write a blog article about them and target these specific terms, then you're in the money. You're in the big money. Now, I'm on my computer and I'm Googling one of these very specific terms for a Samsung 72-inch TV. And if you see on my screen right here, the search term I searched for is Samsung, it's even longer, it's Samsung UN75, whatever, 825. And this is the actual model number of a Samsung, I guess they only have 75-inch TVs, but that's what I'm using right here. And what you'll see is that this term actually gets 344 impressions per month. That's a lot of people searching for such a highly specific term. And again, 75-inch TVs are the highest end TVs you can get. The point I'm trying to demonstrate is that there is massive volume. There's more volume than you would think in these unbelievably targeted keywords. And if you figure them out, you can put yourself in front of big buyers who will spend lots of money, whether it's on your own products or on a product that you're marketing for someone else. Let me show you an example from my own actual marketing campaigns and explain to you the process I went through to make $20,000 a month consistently from just blogging online. And then I'll show you one of the websites, an example of a website that's similar to mine that I used to earn this sort of money. So when I started out affiliate marketing, I didn't even know I was doing affiliate marketing. I was actually working for a client who was paying me a base amount of money to manage his ads, but he gave me a bonus because he wanted to incentivize me to utilize the full potential of my skills. And he said, John, I will pay you $10,000 a month base or 3% of the revenue we collect in my company for you to do my ads. He says, I want to get a lot of leads and I want to get a lot of money. He says, I want you to make as much money for my company as possible. That's why I'm leaving your income uncapped. It was the opportunity of a lifetime, and the client was willing to pay for all of the ads himself. Coming across that was a drop of gold. It was a drop of luck. Now, the company I was marketing for was an investment company. So what I could have done to market this company, I could have tried to blog around the keyword investments. Now, this keyword is way too broad, and I would never get my blog ranked for it, nor would I necessarily make any money. Again, the way this works is, yes, a lot of people are searching for investment or investments, but there's not that much money in it, relatively speaking. Overall, the investment market is massive. There's so much money in it. Even in an untargeted term, there's just the amount of money in the investment world is unbelievable. But that being said, the even bigger money is down here in the more targeted terms. So the next thing I did was I got specific. What type of investments was the company I was working for selling? They were selling gold investments. So I could have ranked myself for the term gold investments. Again, slightly more targeted. Less people are searching for this term. It's a bit longer. It's much more specific. Gold investments, a very specific type of investor is looking to invest in gold. Isn't that targeted enough? Isn't that specific enough? Well, we're gonna go more deeper. Now, a more specific term than this would be actually going deeper into how you could do this. These are all terms that get search volume. This is the next more specific term, 401k gold rollover. That's gotta work, right? That's gotta work. How can you get more specific than that? What even is a 401k gold rollover? I had no idea when I was marketing this company what the heck a 401k was or what the heck a rollover was. I was 24 at the time, but what I learned was that 401ks are retirement accounts, right? I'm 24. How the heck am I supposed to know that term? And rollovers are a specific way that you move money from a retirement account into another asset class, such as gold. Now, this is a person looking for such a specific term. They have a 401k, they're looking to move it into gold through a rollover. How can you get more specific to buyers than that? Let's go deeper. Rosalind Capital, that's gotta be the term. I don't even know what that is. Rosalind Capital is a competitor gold company to the one that I was marketing. The only people that would be searching for Rosalind Capital are people that are not only interested in a 401k gold rollover, but they'd seen an ad for Rosalind Capital and they may be interested in working with the company. Therefore, this is somebody who's already interested in doing a 401k rollover. They believe they have a company they want to work with. They're just looking for a little more information. Surely this has to be the term, but I went one level deeper, and this was where the big money was, and this is how I was able to create an income stream for myself that lasted for years. This was the money term. Rosalind Capital Review. Somebody who was searching for a review of Rosalind Capital was interested in being a customer of the company, but not necessarily totally convinced that Rosalind Capital was the right company to conduct their gold 401k rollover. Now that left the door wide open for somebody like me to recommend the company that I was an affiliate for, simply by saying that Rosalind Capital, it's a company, but it's not necessarily the best company out there. That seed of doubt that somebody already had in their mind by searching for this word review, that little seed of doubt that the prospect for this company had, I was able to use to do well, maybe it was slightly biased, but ratings and reviews of this company and the other gold companies in the industry, and end up recommending the company I worked for, which paid me to get me more customers for them, and which I believe is the best gold company around. Now, I created a consistent income stream by putting up reviews of other gold companies in this space, and I'm going to show you an example of the type of blog that I put up to make this sort of money. Now, I don't work in this space anymore, but this is an example to illustrate to you what is possible and how you can go about things. So here I am on a review site. It's called Gold IRA Handbook, and I put up a site something similar to this. This was on a WordPress site. I was hosting it through Bluehost, I believe, and only paying, it only costs a few bucks per month to host a website. It's very cheap to host a website, doesn't cost a lot of money. Now, what I did was I simply wrote a review, and I ranked for the term Rosalind Capital Review. Now, if you go down here, you'll see that it's, I would do something similar to this. What does Rosalind Capital offer? Who is Rosalind Capital? Things I like about Rosalind Capital, things I don't like about Rosalind Capital. And this is where you start to capitalize on the things that make it an imperfect company, okay? This is where you get a chance to expand on that seed of doubt within that customer's mind to recommend whatever you are an affiliate for. Now, again, my intention for this was to get more customers for the company I'm working for, to afford myself a living. Some of you may not be okay with this sort of marketing, but it is perfectly legal, it is perfectly sound by all laws, and it works. You may be unsure about this marketing because you can see its effectiveness, but I hope nobody here doubts the effectiveness of the marketing I'm doing in creating customers and in creating massive amounts of wealth for marketers. Now here we go, and I put the reviews, I put their ratings, and all that stuff, okay? Rip-off reports. The The more information you compile, the more you're helping the world be more transparent, actually. So by compiling information with reviews like this, you are not only helping the customer, but you're helping yourself. Now, I did the same thing that this affiliate does, which I recommended a gold company at the end. And the company I was working with was Regal Assets right there. And by doing this, it may seem like a crazy amount of work. It may seem like it's a lot of work to go to make money, but this is just a blog post. This is only about 250 or maybe 500 words to write, which takes about 30 minutes to write. And you set it, you forget it, and you can rank for it. And if you go after targeted keywords like this, you'll have a much easier time ranking than if you were going after terms such as gold investment. And that's how I made money, by putting my affiliate link down here and getting people who went through my affiliate link, invested millions upon millions upon millions of dollars every year with the company I was recommending, and it made me a lot of money. Now, let me know in the comments if this was helpful. If this was on fire, if you learned something, just type in boom in the comments, or type in on fire in the comments if you learned something new from these examples and from seeing examples on my computer of actual affiliate marketing websites, of actual affiliate marketing tactics that can make you massive amounts of money. If you aren't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you click that subscribe button wherever it is and hit those notification bells, because I do crazy live streams sometimes. I do giveaways. I have a marketing course, a 6-week marketing course on affiliate marketing, where sometimes I'll give that away on live streams. But I'd love to see your interaction on things, and I'd love to see if this was really helpful. I'll do more of this. Thanks for tuning in, and here's to your prosperity and success.